Greetings, James. It's good to be with you, and I'm excited to discuss The Secret of Skinwalker Ranch, Season 4, being unveiled
I'm
this coming week.
yeah, I am very interested in finding about it. How are you, Brandon? How's it going?
Well, very good. Other than having some pretty incredible experiences and documentary evidence that we are excited to unveil, that we're just dying for the public to see this coming week and the weeks ahead. It's an interesting time. Thank you for having me on and following our journey.
I want to follow it. So, Brandon, what is the secret of Skinwalker Ranch about?
Well, Skinwalker Ranch is the most scientifically studied paranormal hotspot on the planet. It's a 512-acre piece of property that has been locked down and secure for decades. It was the site of a Pentagon-funded black budget program for years before I acquired it from an elusive billionaire, Robert Bigelow, out of Bigelow Aerospace out of Las Vegas. And I bought it as a healthy skeptic, as someone who had never seen a UFO, a ghost, or anything of the sort. And I believed that by bringing scientific rigor and discipline to the table, to the property, that I would be able to prove that there was a natural explanation, that these stories and events that had been reported for decades, if not millennia, had a normal explanation or conventional explanation. And I was wrong. As we reveal in The Secret of Skinwalker Ranch, especially with this upcoming season 4 that is unveiled on Tuesday night, we have assembled some of the most compelling documentary evidence that we may not be alone, and the nature of reality itself is in question. More documented UFO sightings, bizarre cattle mutilations, and other activity has been reported here and now documented and presented to the public for the first time.
So, what valuable discoveries have you made on the ranch that you can disclose? We don't want any spoilers. Just tell us some of the stuff you can tell us.
Oh, well, without question, electromagnetic anomalies that seem to attend the UFO sightings or unidentified aerial phenomena that continues to be documented on the property. You couple with that some of the other strange activity. I mean, bizarre animal deaths, and even members of my team ending up in the hospital with mysterious illnesses and injuries associated with their role on the property, just continues to plague us, and the mystery just grows even greater by the day. And we're privileged to be presenting this to the public and allowing the public a peek behind the curtain or behind the gates for the first time.
Here's a very interesting question. Are you a skeptic or a believer, and why?
Well, I'm not a believer. I'm an experiencer. What I have seen with my own eyes, with multiple witnesses standing at my side in broad daylight above that property in front of me, I can't unsee and I cannot deny. We've seen what can only be described as unidentified flying saucers, UFO craft that have descended on the property and have the ability to operate in ways that frankly defy any conventional explanation. You couple with that some of the other really disturbing events that have been documented on this property for decades, if not millennia, and you have one of the greatest mysteries of our time there at Skinwalker Ranch.
So, Brandon, why should the government or the public take the investigation taking place on the ranch seriously?
Well, that's a good question. The fact that we are documenting strange objects and craft that not only are operating utilizing either advanced propulsion or physics, and frankly violating our airspace indiscriminately, I think is something that people should be concerned with. You couple with that the reality that our own experiences on the property have brought some bizarre incidents that defy any explanation. I mean, it's almost like poltergeist like activity that has been experienced by the team and documented with scientific instrumentation and I think some of the best researchers in the field. you really do have, I think, an incredible mystery and an opportunity for the public to see for the first time the reality that the phenomena is real.
We've been talking with Skinwalker Ranch owner Brandon Fugal about the History Channel's The Secret of Skinwalker Ranch. Begins this Tuesday, April the 18th. How many episodes are we going to see in this season 4?
14 episodes that we are preparing to unveil, and the documentary evidence is unprecedented. What the public is about to see is really, I think, the most compelling evidence that that the UFO phenomena is real, and that there are forces at work that that challenge our own view of reality.
Brandon, I like that. Thank you so much for joining us on Morning Blend.
Hey, good to be with you. Thank you for following the journey. We'll see you Tuesday night, The Secret of Skinwalker Ranch.
I'll be there.